foggy, lightly rainy morning with a tractor down the hill working. Gonna go to town in a couple hours to hang out with Chris and make some music. Huh, a fly in the rain. I feel like I don't see that often. It is strange because I looked up the forecast yesterday and it did not say it was gonna rain. I mean, it's very lightly, mostly just misting heavy, but a bit of a surprise. Driving to town and it is pretty foggy. Pretty cool. Look how ominous this postal service vehicle looks in the fog. Almost looks like Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal. It's gonna get us. On an adventure with Luffy. Dude, this happens sometimes. There is like a field vole that lives in our car, and it's coming out right now as we're driving. Here it is. This thing is literally, look, it's like crawling. I'm gonna try to swerve it. Oh, Luffy, down. Let's see if we'll jump off. Okay, that was admittedly not the safest maneuvering, but I think we like bumped it off a little. Last time we did that though, or one of the times we did it, another one jumped out. Sometimes there's multiple of them. If anyone knows a way to keep mice from living in your car, please let me know. They don't seem to do any actual damage, but it's definitely not good. So we are a little bit low on gas as we're heading to town. Got 20 gallons, 20 miles it says, should be okay. So, and our friend's house is literally like exactly on the way to town, so there's really no point getting gas and then going there. So I think we're just gonna roll through and then probably do a town trip after. The thing that's crazy is that I think that's happened like with the mice 3, 4, 5 times now. It's happened so many times that it's like weirdly not even weird to me anymore. It's just like a thing that pops up here and then. But it is weird because if they jump out and we're relocating them, it's just the same species keeps coming back to our car. Like I don't fully get it. And field voles are the most adorable. They got big old ears of the mice when you still live in our power shed. But I don't like small creatures like that living in our car. It's not obviously not good for cables and stuff in theory. Even though they don't seem to be doing any damage, they're pretty respectful tenants. Just not a good idea. That's just some mountain, some rural ish to deal with. Low fire warning today. I also completely forgot we have like a moonroof, sunroof, whatever you call them, which I don't know if it's better or worse for filming, but I'm kind of stoked just in life to have a little more light, a little more nature. Like I can look up and see the trees. You know, like that's pretty sweet, is it not? I don't know. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but for me, I like it. So the real elephant in the room is if Luffy's gonna poop in the car again. Luffy, are you gonna poop in the car again? Not a very definitive answer there, but hopefully he doesn't. He's only done that one other time. That was a long time ago. I'm gonna try to let him out a lot more and really give him some time out to maybe poop if he needs to. Because we didn't actually get to go for a walk because it was so kind of just like rainy and dismal this morning, and there was a tractor. I didn't want to like walk into where they were working on the tractor, just, you know, with limited visibility, didn't seem like the right move. But it should be good today. We'll keep you posted. Also, let's see how many miles left does it say we have. Let us see. Should tell us in a second. Turn here. 14 miles, which is plenty. There's 14 miles. But it's like 10 o'clock at night. I'm editing this part of the vlog, and Luffy in this part of the vlog just like whines because he's anxious getting to the house. He heard himself. He was just laying down here. He heard himself, freaked out, barked, and ran outside, even though I tried to convince him and play it back that it was himself. It just made him freak out even more. So he left outside. Don't you feel like he should know what he sounds like? He shouldn't be able to trigger himself. I don't know why it's so funny, but Had to record this moment just to share that. And if that triggered anyone else's dogs, I'm sorry, but it was too funny to take out at this point. I think town's only like 10 miles away or so, so I think we actually have some right there, 14 miles. I think we have some miles to spare. So yeah, we're just getting here, gonna pull on in and chill, hang out.
Oh yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello again. I am here at Heckerbeth Winery where my mom works. And I'm back from the other day's vlog.
Yep.
My name is Hunter, like I said. And now we will do a dance.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Get it.
And that's the end for my part of this vlog. Goodbye. And subscribe.
Oh, wow.
This is a mushroom. For the mushroom game that someday is going to be a reality.
Bye, Jenny. One more time.
Shout out to M&L, Mushrooms and Legends. Hi.
Okay, let's do that. He's right back out.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay, that's actually sick.
Isn't that? Yeah.
And not like a stereo out, like the actual channels. Yeah. Okay, fun trip into town, some Mexican food, got a bunch of leftovers from an event at the winery, and about to grab some gas because we're at 13 miles till empty, but I think that's plenty. So yeah, heading into town, even though we theoretically wouldn't need to drive to town to go home right now. We do so we don't run out of gas next time we go to town. Luffy was great. He did not poop in the car today. Yeah! Damn, look how pretty that is. I don't know if the window's making it ugly. I love this part of the world, the state. I think it's gorgeous. Okay, so Ace is closed. That's where I was planning to get my propane. So we're not getting propane, but we can get gas. Woo! Not empty on gas. I didn't get that much. I only got like, I think it was like $17 worth because it wasn't the cheapest there, and we got to get propane anyway, so I think we might as well kind of double up when we go to the next spot, but definitely enough to get home back down safely. I will say not the most ideal that the Ace was closed, but that's completely on me. I could have looked up when they closed, gone earlier before I rolled down, woke up earlier. So it's totally fine. And as I said, we got like a ton of leftovers at the winery when we rolled there, which we got footage of. Got a ton of leftovers from an event that I think they had yesterday, so we're pretty fine, actually. Yeah, I definitely need to get propane soon, because as much as sun tea is great, nothing beats a hot cup of coffee in the morning, every once in a while at least, you know? And I would just like to have that. So yeah, maybe early this next week, maybe either tomorrow or Monday, we do a town trip just to kind of get some of the basics going. But great day today. A nice friendship. Nice to see Jenny, Chris, the kids visit the winery. Also, I put in my name back in the ring to work the tasting room at the winery a bit because I don't have the most income, as I've mentioned a couple times on this vlog. So I think next Saturday they have a day open. I would love to go work at the tasting room because honestly it's a pretty chill job. I really enjoyed working there. I just had to stop because we started doing the live test tones matches and I was working weekends and those were going to be on weekends and it just seemed like too much to juggle it all. And I'm actually really glad I did take that break because just getting through the season on its own was an insane amount of work. But yeah, we have like a couple months at least until we start the next season, and I could definitely use a little more income, so it's gonna be fun. I don't know how we're gonna vlog around that, but gonna do that. And then as far as the music, Chris laid down a few different guitar tracks, was playing around with the ukulele bass, and I think we're gonna do something where I program and or maybe even just record. Oh, I should have brought my mic for that. I lent my U47. But you know what, this week actually not the best week for recording drums because we have, you know, the people doing the road work, and I'd like to A, help out, but B, more importantly, while they're doing road work and there's a tractor around, I'd rather just not be hitting drums and not hearing what's going on. I'd rather just like be aware and be on hand and able to help and stuff and not just be like choosing this of all the weeks to try to record drums. So yeah, left that mic down there, and excited to work on some like nut hash brown music, you know, something that's a little more like rock, a little more folk kind of vibe, guitar based, and me laying some drums and kind of accompanying and producing. So we're excited for that. Great trip. Luffy didn't poop in the car. We're proud of him. Mr. Not Pooper. So yeah, just getting home. Got gas, got food, we chilling. Much love, everyone. Hope you're having a lovely day or evening whenever you're watching this. Hash vlog out.
Goodbye. And subscribe.
Oh, wow.
Thanks for watching my vlog. Watch another or subscribe here.